What if the other person don't believe in your dream? Do you end it? Do you convince them?
You talk to him or her about it, and you try to figure out why. What's the balance? Why you don't believe in me? What it would take for you to believe in me? And then you analyze it, and you just say to yourself, is it worth being with this person?
That's a tough decision some people have to make.
It's a tough decision.
Your dream or your spouse.
It's a dream. The dream is real.
All right, it's a great day to change lives. Brian and Beane back with another episode of the Instincts PONDCast. When I tell you, I got a legend in the building. Come on, man. You see the table. You already know what time it is. They call him woo-woo. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, man. First of all, welcome to the Instincts PONDCast. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
I really am. To see what you've accomplished, I remember it from the jump. We're going to get into all of that.
All right.
But this is Larry Live, if you don't know. And Live is actually, I just found out, that's your real last name.
My real last name?
That's not.
You thought it was facade.
Man, I thought it was like a little moniker. Your name is Larry Live. I love it, man, because you definitely a character, that's for sure. We're going to get right into it, man. We always start off letting people know everybody has trials and tribulations. We got to turn those things into celebrations. What's arguably the toughest thing in life you've had to overcome, and how'd you overcome it?
Well, being 52 years old now, I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis at 40.
Okay.
And my mom didn't want to really tell me about the disease until I got 40 because she wanted me to live my life out and not being depressed. You know what I'm saying?
So in other words, mom got the results before you, or?
Well, my mom, she was already in the wheelchair.
Oh, your mom had MS?
Yes, it's hereditary.
Makes sense. Okay, so your mom had MS and she didn't want to tell you about it at all. Okay.
Right, until I lived my life out, really.
Makes sense. So it's hereditary. Does everybody that has MS have a child with MS, or does it kind of depend?
Yeah, well, it kind of skipped my brother, my younger brother, but he has diabetes.
Understood.
He's a diabetic.
I understand.
Family. But man, it really, to be honest with you, it's kind of emotional a little bit to talk about that.
I understand, yeah.
But that's the hardest, really. Everything else is easy.
Well, here's the good news. The good news is part two. How did you overcome it? How did you focus on something long enough to realize that your life has merit? You can overcome it. You're still living. You're looking good.
Right.
How'd you talk to some people? Let's help some people understand. Anytime you get some bad news or something you feel like you can't control, what's your mind state to overcome it?
Well, to be honest with you, when I turned 40, I turned no to on. I turned no to on. Everybody would tell me, no, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. And it rang in my head that I can do anything I want to do.
I turned no to on.
Right.
Let's flip it.
Right.
I love it.
Flip it.
Let's flip it.
So I flipped it, and I met my beautiful wife, Edna, which you best friends with, you know, forever.
Shout out to Edna.
Shout out to you, Edna. I love you, baby. But when I met Edna, she took me by the hand and told me that, baby, we got this. We in it for the long haul.
And that's the person you need by your side.
Man,
that's
every man needs a helpmate. I don't care who you are. You need a helpmate.
Gotta have a helpmate. So let's talk about what you're doing now. Before we get into relationships and entrepreneurship, let's talk about why you got my table so full, man. This is the fullest table I've had. If you've been watching the shows, I have only had normally my water branded by Miss Shana Rollins with the Instincts logo. But now you bring all this good stuff, man. A lot of flavor. What we got on the table?
Okay, we got the blueberry drink mixer. We have the apple fusion drink mixer. And we have the classic, which is the mango drink mixer. And this is what Edna brought to the table 2013.
Wow.
She brought the famous Woo Woo Lemon Drop. And it's awesome.
So let's say it together. What's the brand again?
The Woo Woo Lemon Drop.
The Woo Woo Lemon Drop.
And it's awesome. Now, the Lemon Drop has all natural fresh fruit, all natural flavor lemonade with fresh fruit. It don't have no preservatives in it at all. And that's why we was able to sustain by being, what's the word I'm looking for? That's why we was able to sustain the naturalness.
Being all natural, okay.
Right, because we don't have no preservatives in it.
Absolutely.
And the shelf life is about 14 days.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. Personal experience. It's so good. It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last 10.
It ain't gonna last.
I promise you, it ain't gonna last 10.
Trust me, it don't last a day in certain households.
I'm being humble. At my house, even the one I'm gonna steal afterwards, it ain't gonna last past the show. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. It's the best thing going.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Woo Woo. How did you come up with the name Woo Woo? Where does Woo Woo come from? We'll talk about branding, but where did Woo Woo come from?
Okay, so the backstory was I was a bartender for several different bars in Atlanta in 07, 08 when the market crashed, real estate market crashed. I was in the real estate business for 15 years prior to, and it crashed.
Right, the whole mortgage thing.
The whole mortgage thing just fell apart.
Right.
Gone out of here. So, I went to bartending school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't see you behind the bar, man. Ain't that crazy? Talking to people crazy.
Yeah, man. I had it going on, man.
I can believe it.
I created my own lane.
Absolutely, I can see
And a young lady came up to me, lo and behold, I wish I see her now. She said, Larry, you need to come out with your own drink. And I said, nah, that can't be possible. I can't do that. She said, you can do it.
Wow.
So I went into the kitchen in my house, mixed up some stuff.
Just on her word.
Mixed up some stuff, and I came out with this drink here.
This guy.
That guy right there.
This the classic.
That's the classic.
Okay. So you go to mixing, and at what point do you believe that you got yourself onto something? You do you onto something. You did some tests or what?
Well, the test I went to every part in Atlanta. Welcome Park, Piedmont Park,
Mosley.
Mosley Park, man, they have fun in Mosley Park. So I was in Mosley Park.
You got to double back to Mosley.
Yeah, I had to double back. So everybody in Mosley Park liked it. So they said, well, it can use a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that, a little bit more of this. And so I added a little bit of this, a little bit more of that. And I came, hey, man.
So the community is responsible for this patent.
Yeah.
The community came up with this one.
Right. And as you know, we are trademark, copywritten, and we're working on the patent. But, patents takes a while.
Right, for sure.
So
you gotta have. It's kind of like the DoubleTree cookies. If they don't know the formula, they can't get it nowhere.
Right.
They don't know the mixer.
Right.
Yeah.
So we sold. We didn't sell. We distributed.
Okay.
Over 1 million bottles.
You've distributed 1 million bottles of this one.
From 2009 to 2018.
1 million bottles in 9 years.
1 million bottles.
Come on, man. Talk to me. Talk to me about, we're going to talk about the hustle and the backstory. Now, how do we go, this is good, what do we move to next?
Okay.
Because I want people to understand it's a journey.
Okay. And then we came out with this one right here, which is...
The Lemon Drop was next?
2013.
Okay.
Lemon Drop came, and Lemon Drop took over. And I was kind of mad. I was kind of pissed off at Edna for coming out with introducing some damn juice to
the brand.
To the brand.
Okay.
And man, the juice took off. And so we sold 1 million of these.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wait, in less time?
Yes.
Wow.
2013 to 2018, we sold 1 million.
Okay, so we on to something.
So I just said, okay, we got to run with it now. We got to run with this brand.
You can't. Success leaves clues.
So I came out with the Apple Fusion in 2018 because I wanted to get a spinoff of the Mango.
Okay.
So the Apple Fusion, it kind of moved a little slow. kind of moved a little slow. And we up to 40,000 units being distributed.
Makes sense. Every album can't go platinum.
Right. We're up 40,000. But the Blueberry, let me tell you something, boy.
This the new baby.
Boy, you see them blueberries at the bottom, don't you? You see them blueberries?
Oh yeah, he's talking about. Yeah, we drop them in.
Yeah.
Okay. The blueberries in the content.
The women pop the blueberry, man, and they say, Lord Jesus. I mean, man, we sold over 200,000 units
of these. Mm-hmm. Now, what makes this so popular is just that it's just got a different, obviously different content, but
it has a different flow, and a lot of women like blueberry. I come to find out, but the green is more settled.
Makes sense.
More settled.
Makes sense.
More
so you got
settled.
something for everybody.
Got something good for everybody.
Even for the kids.
Even for the kids.
Even for the kids.
Got something for the kids. And I rebranded this year because my trailer got stolen.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man. You got your trailer, you got your truck, and you left it somewhere. They took the whole thing. Content, golf cart.
My whole business.
Gone.
So it's gone. January 2022.
Let me say this real quick. January 2022, I go to this man's house. No, we were supposed to do an interview. We were supposed to do the podcast.
Yeah.
Brian, they got me from a trailer. My woo-woo golf cart was on it.
Tent.
All my content was on it.
The tent, the coolers, everything.
The coolers, everything. Bruh, when I tell you resilient, 45 days later, I go to his house, it's like nothing happened. It's like nothing happened. And that's the power of entrepreneurship. Talk about that resilience real quick to the young up and coming.
Okay. Just being able to sustain what God got for you, man. You know, and it's like, excuse me. It's like the part where I get, well, when somebody takes something from you, there's always something good on the other side.
That's right.
It's always good on the other side. And you got to be resilient. You got to have ambition, first of all. And you got to be resilient, and you got to have perseverance. And that takes you a long way.
That's three. Let's go over them again, man. Ambition,
resilience, and perseverance.
And entrepreneurship. And life, period, but it's definitely entrepreneurship.
Yeah, entrepreneurship. And you got to be able to treat people right. That's the reason why I'm so successful. Because I treat people with kindness. I always say thank you. No thank you.
Basic stuff.
It's just the simple stuff.
Oh, wait, that was real important. Thank you and no thank you. Meaning a lot of people are just yes man. They accept things that they really don't want. You don't have a problem saying no thank you.
Nah. No thank you is actually a good attribute. You know, especially in the beverage industry, everybody want to come up to you and say, hey man, taste this. What you think I ought to do to this? No thanks.
No thanks.
I don't drink.
Gotcha.
You know? Or no thank you.
It don't fit the brand.
It don't fit the brand. Or can you put this with woo-woo? Man, I get so many people asking me how to be successful in what they doing. First of all, you got to have tenacity.
4 attribute.
4. Yeah, you got to have tenacity. And you got to be responsible.
5 attribute.
Yeah.
Drop the gems on them now. So here's a good question. They steal your truck. They steal your trailer. They got your golf cart in it. They got your whole business in it. Your first reaction is an anger, disappointment. You a staple in the community. They see all this woo-woo. They know it. If you don't know Larry live, you're in the wrong. You're not at the games. That's number 1. We'll get to that. But what's your first reaction?
Well, my first reaction was it had to be somebody I knew.
Inside job.
Inside. It had to be somebody I knew because they knew where to take that trailer immediately. Because, like you just said, I'm a staple in the community. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
Around the whole Southeast.
So we got to get it stripped. They got to make it like it's...
They got to paint it. They got to, strip it down, whatever. But me, I know my trailer when I see my trailer.
Regardless.
I know my golf cart when I see my golf cart.
You still might spot it.
Still might spot it.
And if we see it, no, we're not even gonna go there.
We ain't gonna go there. We're gonna keep it cool.
We're gonna keep it cool. So that's where your resilience came in. That's where your perseverance came in. Now that we're over the fact that it's somebody I knew, because I want the entrepreneurs to understand things are going to happen. Setbacks are inevitable. What's our next emotion? All right, it was somebody I knew. Now what? We're gonna file our insurance claim. That's
right. Well, I called my insurance company, everything. And what really made me, I had some eggs in the basket. Meaning I had a nut in the basket. I had an egg in the basket, which I had some money put up for a rainy day.
Point number 7. Where my cards at? See, you got so much juice on the table. I ain't got point number 7. So be prepared for emergencies.
Right. Be prepared for emergencies. Don't just have a business and just spend your money and not have nothing to fall back on.
Your reserves, yeah.
They set me back about $30,000.
Makes sense.
And so I didn't wait for my insurance company.
You ready to go? You ready to move forward? That'll be payback.
Because my season would start in March. March 1st was the season.
Makes sense.
They kick off. Lo and behold, I wasn't able to make it March 1st, but I made it March 16th.
Not bad.
I was there.
So when we say season, so let's talk about this for a minute. You got to have a market or a demographic in any business that you're marketing your product or service to.
Yes, sir.
Who's your target audience? Who's your market? Who's your demographic? To all entrepreneurs listening, you can't just say everybody.
Nah.
The man has a season.
My target market, my demographics is 21 to 55, 56, 57, 58.
Little range.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so my demographics on the map is all the way from Texas, Houston, Texas, all the way from the bottom of Miami.
Southwest, southeast. You covered that area.
Covered that area, and I have proof to show everybody. If you want to see it, you can catch me on Woo Woo Juice Instagram.
Woo Woo Juice on Instagram.
Yeah. So
what's our season like?
My season starts March 1st through December, the second week in December.
Okay.
Because when it's cold, people don't come out to car racing is my niche.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was the football games.
Man, that's where I first started out.
Yeah, no, you grown so much.
I started out tailgating.
Right.
The park, tailgating, and I elevated to car shows. Then I elevated to festivals, and then now I'm doing car racing.
Car racing. So here in Atlanta, where we shoot,
I go around the whole Southeast.
The car shows, like for example, what's the arena here?
Stunt Fest.
Not the car show, the car racing. The big place in Hampton.
NASCAR. No, I
don't
do NASCAR. I don't do where they drive around in a circle.
Okay.
I do grudge racing.
Oh, I got you. Now the people that don't know what grudge racing is, there you go.
And it's so exciting.
It is exciting.
So at the most, we might have about 5,000 people out there, and everybody drinking a woo-woo. Believe you me, I'm on my golf cart, riding around just like I do at the Georgia Dome when they had the Georgia Dome. Now they got the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They tore down my bridge where I used to be at. Everybody know.
You had to pivot.
Go to the bridge if you want to woo.
You got another location. So why you doing the drag racing?
Yes, sir.
Do you know my car caught on fire? My car caught on fire and I wasn't even in the race. My car caught on fire on the side. at one of those events.
Where you was at?
Bruh, I was at the one in 85 South. I forgot the name of it, but 85 South.
85
they
North,
racing
85 South.
South. I'm south, like past Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
And man, they racing, and I get in. I'm in the 58 T-Bird. I'm pump the gas twice. I think I'm about to pull off, and I hit it too many times. It wouldn't start, and I flooded it, and it caught on fire. And thank God, God is good. Thank God that I'm at this type of event. Man, them guys came out.
Yeah.
Like this is an everyday thing. Oh,
yeah.
You got a fire? Man, they popped the hood. They put me out. They got a vacuum cleaner. Got all the dust from the
carburetor.
All the carburetor,
Yeah.
the extinguisher. Closed it and said, man, you can go home. I was like, wait a minute, it was on fire
Yeah.
a second ago.
Yeah,
and
that's
you-
how
you
they do it.
That's how they do it.
They help each other, man. I love the grudge life, man, because, you know, it teaches you how to come together.
They came together for a stranger. I'm not even
For
in
a
the life.
stranger,
I was
yeah.
a spectator, and I'm in the vintage car world. But as a spectator, these guys were ready, man.
Yeah.
When they closed my hood and said I could go home, I got a little bubble from the heat.
Yeah, on the paint.
That's easy.
That's
easy.
the no-brainer is that you don't have to buy a new motor.
Right, at all. So it was awesome, man. But back to you.
Yeah.
So let's talk to our young up-and-coming entrepreneurs. How did you know, other than Maddox, or I'll say other than the community letting you know, what made you know inside that this was going to be successful? What was that tipping point for you?
Well,
We all have a point where we want to quit.
I never gave up. Never gave up nothing in life. I mean, when I was in the mortgage business, I called myself the mortgage guru.
So you've always had this
I
confidence.
I was born like this. Certain things you can be taught, certain things you can't be taught. Certain things you inherit and certain things you can't inherit.
I have my man Pretty Ken here on the show. I don't know if you know PK.
Yeah, I know
You know
PK.
Pretty Ken.
Yeah.
You know PK, yeah.
Yeah.
I have PK here, and if you haven't seen his episode, y'all need to see it. His whole episode is on confidence. And our community tends to confuse confidence with arrogance. What's your fine line between having the confidence to do what you want to do and not listen to nobody, and then people calling you arrogant? You ever had that issue?
Yeah, man, they used to call me arrogant all the time, but I'm just so overwhelmed with confidence. You just can't, everybody knows it's how you walk. Well, everybody know right now I stumble a little bit how I walk, but I still walk with confidence.
Regardless.
Right, and I have a certain arrogance about myself because when you talk about my brand, it's something good better come out your mouth. Because I don't play about my brand.
That's right.
Because I built it from the ground out the mud. The woo-woo is built out the mud, man.
How you gonna knock this?
Yeah. How you gonna knock something that somebody made from the dirt organically and got 20,000 plus followers on Instagram organically?
And a million bottles sold twice.
Right. And I don't buy followers. People buy followers. Did you know they can do that?
I heard they could, and I'm amazed by that because it ain't that serious.
Yeah, it ain't that serious.
Yeah.
It's organic. But see, I'm a number game type of man. You know what I'm saying? I know if 20,000 people gonna follow me, 1,000 gonna buy.
Yeah, and at how much per bottle? 25?
25.
25 times 1,000, that's $25,000 right there, or something that you came up with.
Right.
That's awesome, man.
Right, and that's in a week's time.
Yeah, and here's my question. You said if you say something about woo-woo, something positive better come out your mouth. And I feel that. But how do we separate our emotions from business? Like, if I say something bad about woo-woo, you can't get mad.
No, but the thing about it is, if you say something about woo-woo, I can't get mad, but I don't have to accept it.
There you go. That's the difference. You don't have to internalize that person's opinion.
That's your opinion.
That's your opinion. Yeah, and I ain't got to argue with you either.
Yeah, no. If I don't accept it, then I walk away.
Right.
And then that cuts down the argument.
Yeah.
It only takes two to argue.
Man, let me tell you, I heard a gentleman say, when a person hates or destroys your dream with negativity,
right,
and they spew it on you and you don't accept it, the best thing you can do is walk away because you force them to walk away and keep their own hate.
Right.
Isn't that crazy? So now they thought they was giving you something.
Right.
You didn't accept it. So they like, okay, now what I'm gonna do with this? You gotta walk away with it.
That was very powerful. That was very powerful what you just said. I don't have to accept it. And I told you I didn't have to accept it.
Absolutely.
So if you come out your mouth saying something sideways about woo-woo, I ain't gotta accept it. I just walk away.
So what's next for Larry Live? What's next? What's next forget woo-woo, not forget woo-woo, but if it includes woo-woo, that's fine. What's next for you in life?
I'm in my fourth quarter. So I really want to sell the brand and just start traveling.
That's it. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy my life.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
You ran the first,
I ran the
second,
course.
half time. You ran your race.
I ran the race, baby. I hit home run after home run after home run, triple after triple after triple.
Right.
You know, I just ran the race, man. I did everything I could do. I can't do it I can't push it to California unless I get distributors.
Bigger distributors.
Right.
You've done what you can do at your level enough to prove the brand.
Right.
And now, do you believe you build a business to sell it?
Quite frankly, I think I did. I think I did. I mean, wouldn't you want to see a bottle like this on the shelf?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, to all the entrepreneurs out there, man, you know, you just got to strive and go for it, man. Just don't let nobody tell you no. Turn no to on. Number 1 point. That's the number 1 bullet. Turn no to on.
And remember, resilience, tenacity, perseverance.
Oh, yeah, you got all my words.
I got all your words, man. You know why? Because they're common adjectives or verbs. Wait, I'm an English major. Let me think.
Adjectives.
Yeah, those are adjectives. Those are common adjectives you need to have in entrepreneurship and in life, period, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And treat people well, man. Open doors for women. Help older people out. I do it all the time. Common sense
stuff that we supposed to be growing up, you're supposed to have.
Bro, I love the kids. If a kid was over here, you wouldn't have that.
Right, absolutely. Me and that kid had to fight over it.
Yeah, well,
that's on me.
That's on you. Well,
but you're giving it to the kids.
I love the kids, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the kids. I gave away 1,000 bottles last year.
On strength.
Off strength, just the kids.
Absolutely. So here's my last question, or second to last question. Talk about relationships and entrepreneurship. Is it important? You have Edna, and everybody don't have an Edna that's going to support them through thick and thin, that's going to give you business ideas. What do you say to that couple who the husband doesn't support the wife or the wife doesn't support the husband, which I've never gotten? What do you say to that couple?
Well, first of all, y'all got to get y'all shit together. Got to be on one accord. Got to be equally yoked.
What if the other person don't believe in your dream? Do you end it? Do you
convince
them?
You talk to him or her about it, and you try to figure out why. What's the balance? Why you don't believe in me? What it would take for you to believe in me? And then you analyze it, and you just say to yourself, is it worth being with this person?
That's a tough decision some people have to make.
It's a tough
your
decision.
Your dream or your spouse.
It's a dream. The dream is real. Kenny Burns said that. The dream is real. Dream is real. And I dreamed about this dream, this passion. And to get my wife on board, how I got my wife on board, because she saw that I would hang out in the streets at night, promote my drink. And every day I will come home and say, I gotta make more drinks, baby, I gotta make more drinks.
So it's working.
It's starting to make income. I was doing headlights.
Headlights?
Yeah, believe it or not, I started out doing headlights. I was in the midst of a divorce and in
the automotive business?
Yeah, headlights.
Doing headlights.
I was restoring headlights.
At the time.
And Edna helped me with the headlight business. I just got a different wife, man, than most of my counterparts and my friends. I just got a different human being. You know, she all business. She want to see you grow. She want to see you grow.
Absolutely, yeah. She's adding to you.
Right. And then people wonder why my face is out there and she's not out there.
Yeah.
Don't even know I have a wife.
Right.
You know,
secret weapon.
My secret weapon, my Ace Coon Boom, my 007, everything. you know?
She's doing her role, which is the behind the scenes. Everybody can't be out front.
Right.
Yeah.
She came up with the seal. Baby, we need to seal these bottles. They professionally sealed.
Tighten them up.
The labels. Let's label the bottles. Let's give them some fresh. Look at this label here.
Yeah, it's serious now. It's definitely you.
Definitely me. And
definitely you.
And the reason why I put my face on my new trailer, my new golf cart, my new banners, my new drinks. Not my new drinks. the old drinks, but the new label is because I'm rebranding the 2.0.
And you know what's funny? The clowns that stole the truck, you know what they really did?
What?
They gave you new life.
That's
really what it boiled down to. Because you had the old brand.
They done pissed me off.
They done pissed you off, and now God really was making you do something that you needed to do, which was rebrand everything anyway. That was the perfect time to do it.
Perfect.
I just look at everything with that lens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I look at that lens right there. 2022 is a better lens.
So let's do this before we go. This is the Instincts PONDCast.
I love it, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm so grateful for you to be in a position to help other people, man.
That's what the platform is about, man.
You know, look at you, man. You got acres upon acres, lake, pond, ducks done already walked across this. You know what I'm saying? Four-wheelers, golf cart, boats, yachts. He got everything. Look, he even got you know, my favorite animal is a lion. He asked me about that.
That's what I was about to ask you.
Oh, really?
That's what I was about to ask you, man. See, we here. The Instincts PONDCast. Everybody has an animal, I feel like, that's inside them or something that they relate to. Why the lion for you?
Because he's a king, man. The lion just, man, it just bring out the best in me. See, when you get kicked down, as much as I've been kicked down, the lion. I wear it all the time, baby.
Because of who he is and what he represents.
Who he is and what he represents.
King of the jungle.
King of the jungle.
Hey, man.
The king.
I love it. I love it. You're going to go be an animal, be the king.
Hey, be the king or be a mouse.
Hey, you know what I always tell people, man, in my Instincts, in my training series, I say, you know what, I love the lion. He's the king of the jungle. But you know why the tiger's my favorite?
Why?
Because he don't have a whole bunch of movies. You know what I mean? You got the Lion King, all of that. The tiger had, growing up, Tigger was a wimp. You know what I mean? But I guarantee you, if you see one, I promise you, he gonna get the same respect as the king of the jungle. So I like to sneak in on him on the humble side, let him know I'll bite your ass just as much. And I guarantee you, you ain't gonna win that one.
Well, you had a long time to think about that.
Well, hey man, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Woo Woo Juice Instagram, Larry Drink Woo Woo Facebook, Larry Live Facebook. I got 5 different pages on Facebook. They all filled up. So you just gotta inbox me.
Okay. What do you get the most?
I don't have a LinkedIn page. Sorry about that. I don't have a Twitter page. Sorry about that. I'm just getting on TikTok because that's for the young folks. I'm too old to be.
Hey, I thought that too until I got on and saw we need to talk. That TikTok, all right, I'm telling you.
TikTok,
oh, bro, trust me. You think we'll get this one up to 1 million too?
Oh, really?
Oh man, yeah, TikTok.
Yeah, I need to get on. Okay, well, somebody, if you're an influencer and you want to help the Woo Woo brand, I promise you will reap the benefits, and I will make sure that you eat.
Hey, you ain't got to call him. I got him. yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. This is Larry Live, man. You know, seen the bottle. You see the woo-woo. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. I love you, man.
Much love, man.
Yeah,
Much
man.
love. I
Love you too, man.